Good evening. Just in, it is now reported that Donald Trump will end up having now the ability to help Iran pick its next leader. This leads to the biggest question now. Is it really a choice that really needs to be in the hands of our president, or is it should it be in the hands of the Iranians, to the Iranian people? And why should the US be involved? And why has the US been involved the whole entire time, allegedly, into this war? Let's make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, that we understand that this war, yes, may have been purportedly to help the Iranian people for their freedom and their liberty and help promote democracy in the state of Israel. But at what cost? We ask ourselves. The U.S. soil has its own fights and own issues at its own homelands that she must have to deal with. Is it not enough that our own homeland has to deal with all of these issues, and we are going over and dealing with other countries? But at what stake? Is it the stake not only to satisfy the stopping of alleged nuclear weapons of mass destructions? We must ask ourselves or question purportedly that we hear our government tell us. But is it because that could be the truth? But what is the truth? We must ask ourselves. What is allegedly the truth? And we want to know. We would like to know at what cost once purportedly our president be involved in deciding the Iranian people's next leader. U.S. is already dealing with so much in our homeland, with so much division, hate, anger, that we even forget that our own people are fighting for democracy, for the rights of our own freedom. And we are now fighting for the rights of others. This is a question we must ask ourselves. At what stake do we say? What about us? What about we, the people? We must not forget about our freedoms, our rights, and our liberties. We must not forget about we, the people, because we, the people, are the ones that created the ability to vote in and be able to vote out our government. And we want our government to do its due diligence and its job, but do it for we the people, to stand for we the people, not against us. Some people can ask the question, do we feel that our president of the United States is doing the job for we the people? Some will say yea and some will say nay. But I say unto you, what do you feel is in your heart that he is doing for us? Give unto Caesar what is Caesar. And we must give to the people what is and what belongs to the people: our freedom, our rights, and our liberties. And our president has done that very well, and he has not forgotten the people of the United States. But we also must take note that we sometimes can and are able to question our own government in times of wondering why are these things happening. Though sometimes we may not understand why our government and things are happening, sometimes things happen because maybe it is for the best and for the better of the people, and possibly for what it is needed, a necessity in life to keep democracy safe in the United States. If there is an alleged weapons of mass destruction in other countries that do need to be taken care of to protect and prevent the United States from being destroyed, then let it be known that the United States will do what it must do. And the president has made it very clear and obvious in statements and standing in his posture that the United States will not tolerate any weapons of alleged mass destruction from Iran at all. And he has made this very clear and obvious in his statements, dictating. But know that still I may say that even though we can disagree with some of his political viewpoints and his standing posturisms, we can see that he has kept the United States safe. And we thank him for that. But we still do not believe we need to be forgotten. So I say unto you, Mr. President, do not forget us. Please do not forget the people that have backed you, that have supported you, and that have given you hope, and that have stood behind you. Do not forget about them, and do not forget the Constitution of the United States, for it is your due diligence to protect and defend the United States of the Constitution of the American people, by the people. Because even though some may stand behind you and against you, and some may agree and disagree with you, we can all say that one thing is clear. We want to have a better America. We want to have a better life here in our country, not just for one side, the Democrats or the Republicans, but for we, the people. And you must not please forget that. The far cry that we have for you is an outreach for many that we want you to hear, Mr. President. And not only for you to hear, but all of us are asking, what about the homeland here in America? What about us? Because many here in America may think that we are forgotten, but no, we are not forgotten. We must stand strong together as one, as a unison. Divided we fall, united we stand strong. And we must continue to stand united and stand as a country for freedom, justice, and fight for our rights and liberties that our president has given us and so has fought for. But we do ask, again, what? At a cost. Could this be for us? Ladies and gentlemen, as a reporter, I have reported many things for Conservative News Wave. I have had the esteemed pleasure of working alongside very many of my esteemed colleagues here at Conservative News Wave. And I would like to thank them all. But now my time here is not only done, but not incomplete. But now we must continue to work more harder and continue to thrive even more. To ask the hard questions and to continue to look deep into our own government, not only our own government, but look into those questions that the media may not ask. And I've had the pleasure of working with many people that allowed me to do so. And I will continue to ask these questions. At what cost is this happening? And why are we in this position? And to you, I say good night. Good luck.